Forbidden knowledge, gods of the Bible, Mot, the god of death. Throughout the Bible, there are many mentions of other gods that have tempted the children of Israel against the God of Israel. In this continuing series, Gods of the Bible, we will go over who these gods are, where these gods come from, and how these gods affected the Bible. Previously, we talked about the god of the Edomites, Kos. We discussed how the Edomites have a history of Yahweh worship, and the debate on whether the god Kos was the title given to the God of Israel by the Edomites. Mot. I shall ransom them from the power of Sheol. I shall redeem them from death. O death, where are your plague? Mot is the Canaanite god of death. Mot is the favored son of the supreme Canaanite god, El, and a sworn enemy of the detestable god, Baal. Mot is a death god. He is the god of desolation, famine, and drought. He is in contrast to the storm god Baal, who is a god of storms, rain, and his battle with Mot represents the changing of the seasons in the Baal cycle. There is no clear depiction of the god Mot, but a symbol of Mot is often depicted as a hungry wolf. As the god of death in the Canaanite pantheon, Mot is an adversary to the gods of life, but Mot is not seen as an evil god in the Canaanite religion. The origins of Mot can be found in Canaan. Mot is one of the main gods in the Canaanite pantheon, and is in an eternal struggle with Baal. In the Baal cycle, an ancient Canaanite book, gives an account of Mot's war with Baal. The Baal cycle outlines the struggles of Baal in becoming the king of the earth after Baal was able to defeat the previous king of the earth, Yam, a tyrannical sea god. His rule was threatened once more. Mot, the favored god of his father El, desired to become the king of the earth. Baal, who could not defeat Mot in battle, faked his death. Tricked by the fake death of Baal, Anat, the sister of Baal, killed Mot, burning his body, grinding his bones, and sprinkling his remains for the birds to eat. In the Baal cycle, this is not the end of Mot. Mot was able to be resurrected to further fight against Baal. The Baal cycle is not the only ancient text that includes Mot. The Bible also mentions the Canaanite god of death. I shall ransom them from the power of Sheol. I shall redeem them from Mot. O Mot, where are your Debur? To better understand Hosea 13, we need to look closer to what Hosea is saying. In Hosea, the God of Israel is speaking to the god of death, Mot. The passage begins with, I shall ransom them from the power of Sheol. A question immediately arises. What is Sheol? Sheol is the promised afterlife that all souls went to after they died to await the time of judgment at the end of the world. Sheol is one of the 4 afterlives promised by the God of Israel before the coming of Jesus. These 4 afterlives include Sheol, Gehenna, Hell, and Paradise. God begins with a ransom of the souls of the dead away from death, or Mot, which is in the next line. I shall redeem them from death. In this case, death can be translated to Mot. Mot and death are the same, and interchangeable. This is a theme in the Bible where the names of certain actions are the names of different Canaanite gods. This is seen by God delivering his believers from Mot, the god of death. This is further reinforced in the last line, O death, Mot, where is your plague? Debur. Debur is a Canaanite god of plagues, and a servant of the Canaanite god of death, Mot. In Hosea, the God of Israel is commanding the power of the afterlife, Sheol, keeping it away from the god of death, Mot, and mocking Mot's lack of power, saying, Where is your servant Debur? Where is your strength to challenge me? The God of Israel's control over Mot is further seen in Habakkuk. Plague, Debur, went before him. Pestilence, or Sheph, followed in his steps. In Habakkuk, the God of Israel commands Deber, the Canaanite god of plague, and Resheph, one of the main gods of the Canaanite pantheon. The God of Israel command over Mot is complete, as Mot's servant is forced to follow the command of the God of Israel. This is in contrast to the struggle between Baal and Mot. Baal and Mot are at constant odds with each other, with one temporarily overcoming the other. Compared to the God of Israel, who not only mocks the God of death, he controls and commands the power of Mot and his servant Deber. Does Mot have power in Sheol? Does Mot serve the God of Israel? Is Mot still around today? Why does the God of Israel command Canaanite gods to walk before him and to stand behind him? Let me know in the comment section below, and for more Supernatural History TV, like and subscribe.